All right, guys, we are at the another location for the Samaritan boxes. We've done a couple of live videos. We're going to do one on YouTube. You guys remember my 5K challenge where we ran the 5K, and if we finished it up, you guys made a pledge to give to the Samaritan boxes. I wanted you guys to be able to see your money at work, your pledges at work here on YouTube. So we're here at one of the locations. We got 5 of these here in Scottsville, Kentucky. And we call them the Samaritan boxes because you all know the story of the Good Samaritan in the Bible, to where he stopped. Other people passed a guy by that was hurt on the side of the road, and he stopped and helped him, didn't know him. So that's why we wanted to do the Samaritan boxes. And we want to thank each and every one of you that gave money to us for the 5K run. We did walk some of it, and some of you got to watch us on that. So what we're doing, we're filling it up, and for those of you that didn't get to watch our Facebook videos, we get things like this and we open them up, and we open these things up, and that way kids are out playing, they can grab one of these. And we've got some Capri Suns that we're putting in here. They can grab them a Capri Sun. And we got ramen noodles, and anybody that's ever been hungry and you ate a bowl of ramen noodles, you know how quickly that fills you up. So that's why we do a lot of the ramen noodles. And we got other stuff. We're going around filling up the boxes. And like I said, did y'all do the Viennese yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. And these have got a flip top on them. People can grab these, and I eat these a lot of times just on a piece of bread, and they make a good sandwich. So we
No.
Thank you, Brandon. But this is if you're out and about and you live here in Scottsville, all you got to do when you're at the store, pick up a few extra cans of food or something and drop them off in the Samaritan boxes. Guys, now I've left this area down here and went up this hill here and looked in the rearview mirror and see several kids running to these boxes, and it does my heart good when I know that a child's not going to have to go to bed hungry. And I'll run 5Ks a million times to get pledges to help out these boxes. This is something we started. It's been over a year that we put these here in Scottsville, and I wouldn't be afraid to say that it's fed thousands of people already, thousands of families in that year's time. We've got about a 4,000 population here in the city, 17,000 in the county, and there's only 5 of these boxes that we put out. We're hoping to get maybe 5 more, and maybe some spots out in the county. But a lot of families have that's fallen on hard times. They've become sort of dependent on being able to, it's a sad thing probably to walk up to one of these boxes and being hungry, and there's nothing in the box. That's what worries me. That's why I want to try to keep them full. But can you imagine being hungry and walking up to one of these boxes and there's nothing in them? So we want to try to keep them filled, and we try to encourage other people. Here's our daughter, Ireland. She's helping us fill them up. And it's something your kids can do as a family, something that you can help out the neighborhood with. And a lot of you guys are my customers on YouTube with our online auction and stuff, and we have a lot of fun on there. And you guys are the first to step up. When we did the 5K challenge and said and I'm a smoker trying to quit, and everybody thought I couldn't finish the 5K. Never ran one in my life, and we ran it, and our encouragement the whole time as we ran up part of that road right down there, and we ran the 5K, our encouragement to finish that, even though our legs was aching, our knees was hurting, our encouragement, we thought about a kid coming up to these boxes and be able to get some food out of them. So you're getting 5 cans, and we get these too, and these are like pop-ups. Like if we got some homeless people that live here, they can pop this open and use that top for a spoon and eat right out of the can.
Hey, since we got one more box, we're gonna put a little bit of extra in this one.
No, we got 2 more boxes.
Okay, I forgot.
We got 2 more boxes. Yeah, I've got just the right amount for each box, Cornbread. No, I didn't get the beanie weenies. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I done got the beanie weenies.
Have you got these?
Yes, I done got them.
Never mind then.
They're towards the bottom.
So we're done.
But we're done filling up this box. And anytime you guys that are watching that live here in Allen County or Scottsville, and you'd like to come and put some, are we in your way, hon? We'd like to put some food in these boxes. This is I'm gonna show you a little bit of the area here that we're at. A little bit of the area. I'm gonna pan around. This is one of the project houses that we have here. I guess they call them projects, don't they? They might just be apartments. It's for low. It's through HUD for low-income people. So a lot of people in these apartments depend on these. And I want to tell you something. When they come and open this box up, here, and they can reach down and get them something to eat for the night. And school's getting out pretty soon. So with school getting out and everything, kids are out playing, riding their bikes, and you know, if they get hungry, they can run up to these, grab them a Capri Sun, grab them a can of sausages and some crackers or peanut butter and crackers. But let's jump in the car, guys, because we're blocking the road here. Well, we've got 2 more locations to fill up here. Yes, and there's a lot of things that go on over this way sometimes, and they do the best job they can to try to keep out any of the riffraff around here. But these little kids are growing up in certain situations, and hold that cornbread, I gotta buckle up. We're trying to get it to where we're bringing more light to the city. We've had you guys been watching on YouTube, and you've heard me talk about different things. We're trying to bring some light to Scottsville. I'm tired of the darkness. And when I was growing up, I'm gonna show you some of you guys watching. Ansley, don't hold that so close to the face camera. But I'm gonna show you guys. This is why, when I was growing up, we moved over here when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And we were poor. I'm telling you, we were poor. We were so poor, the poor people called us poor. But I'm gonna show y'all the place I lived at for about 10 years, and a place that I went to bed hungry at night. It was a 1-bedroom house. Sometimes when it snowed in the winter, the snow would come through the ceiling, and we'd wake up with stripes over our face.
There they go, Jerry. Look.
Yeah, I saw
Look there,
them.
guys. Show them that cornbread.
I went.
Don't get their faces, but just show them. That's what makes me happy right there. You see those little kids running to that box?
Yeah, I saw them.
That box tonight is the difference between them going to bed hungry and them going to bed with a full belly. That's what encourages me, and it's what pushes me. But we lived up and down through here for about 10 years, and there's showing that house right there, cornbread.
Which
That's
one?
not the house. There was a little 1-bedroom with that banisters around that porch. There was a little 1-bedroom house that sat there. There was 8 of us kids at the time lived there with a single mom, drawing about $80 a month on government welfare, and they didn't have food stamps at that time, and there was a lot of nights right there in that place there that I'd go to bed hungry. I lived there for about 10 or 11 years, from the time I was about 4 years old to the time I was 14. And I had, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good memories there. I can remember my mama sitting on, there was a front porch here, and you can see the picture on YouTube of that old house. My mama sitting on the front porch there, nussing me and humming Sweet By and By and singing Sweet By and By. There's a lot of sweet memories, but there was a lot of memories to where we was hungry. And right here's where the mailbox was. We'd sit right over here on the bank, and the mailboxes were right here, and we'd wait on that mailman to come, because we knew we was going to eat that night. And I think a lot of these kids may see us filling up these Samaritan boxes, and they're watching. Because when I was little, I would have been watching. You've seen the family and the kids running across the road to that Samaritan box. Those kids are going to go to bed tonight. They're going to have some ramen noodles. They're going to have some vegetable soup.
Some Capri Suns.
Some Capri Suns, and y'all did put cookies in there.
Yep, 3 packs.
They're going to go to bed. They're going to have a cookie, and you know, I know some people say, well, you ought not put sweets in there. Well, shoot, I want to see some kids have some sweets too, some cookies and things like that. But we was raised up over on this side of town, and rode our bicycles all over. And like I said, it was a rough time, but it was in the 60s, early 70s, which was a good time. We didn't worry about nobody bothering us. We just worried about having that food for the end of the night and not going to bed hungry. So I just want to show some of you that that gave for a 5K run. Some of your money is being well spent feeding some kids. So when you go to bed tonight, say a prayer for those families, because like I said in my Facebook video a while ago, I've watched families with the one in my front yard I've got come and get food out of it, and then 2 or 3 weeks later they're bringing food back. They got on their feet, and it might have been that one night where they got something out of that Samaritan box that encouraged them, that drove them to get up and to be able to go out and try harder about maybe getting a job or something like that. And then all of a sudden they're back on their feet, and they're not forgetting. They're coming back and they're putting food back in the Samaritan boxes. And when I see that transition of knowing that maybe that one time those people just got excited and thought, man, you know, somebody's caring about enough about us and our family to put food in a box so we can eat on the hard times, and it encourages them. It's like giving Popeye spinach, and they get encouraged. And I know all don't do that, but some get encouraged and say, I want to be like that. I want to give back. And 2 or 3 weeks later, a month later, you actually go and you're watching them put food back in the box, and you're thinking how amazing it is. And if you and some of you people that's out of state, this is an easy thing to start. If you live in a town, throw you up some boxes like that. Go to a newspaper office. They'll give you some of them newsstands. That's what we use a lot of. And these guys don't charge you anything. They didn't me. And you can put up some of them boxes in front of your house. Or I encourage people to do it all over the United States.
Or build them.
And the thing about this is, when we first put them in last year, there was a lady that pulled up as soon as we filled up the first box and said, what I got to do to be able to get food out of that box? Do I got to fill out a paper? Do I got to fill out a Social Security form? Do I got to tell you the reason I'm needing it? I said, honey, all you got to do is walk up and have a good arm, open that box up, and get you some food out of it. No need of being embarrassed. And you know, a lot of times people wait till the cover of darkness to come to those boxes because they are ashamed. They've worked hard all their life. They fell on hard times. They ain't got no food in the fridge. They had a high light bill, high water bill. And they can come to that box 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night when it's dark and nobody's watching them. They don't have to feel embarrassed. And they can get out and they can get them some food. And a lot of times when you go to food shelters and food banks and things like that, you have to jump through hoops. You have to tell them, why are you hungry? Why does it matter why I'm hungry? I'm hungry. And that's why I wanted to start these. It don't matter why you're hungry. It don't matter if you're a drug addict. It don't matter what your situation is. If you're hungry, you're hungry. And you don't have to explain anything to me or anybody else to be able to go get food out of those boxes. There's some good people right there. They have a food thing they do once a month at their church where they give boxes of food away. Brother Freddie Grayson and great people right there. One of the churches that really go above and beyond to feed people. But we wanted to share that with you guys on YouTube. We've got one here in front of our store, our little online auction building here that we're going to put some food in. And then we got one other box in front of our house, and we're done for today. But you guys, let me talk to them just a minute, and then we're gonna get off of here.
Food in there.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and start that. I'll go ahead and kick that up right back there.
There's what, 5 of these hours?
I'm gonna try to catch up on your comments here real quick, guys.
All right.
Yeah, Angela, did you see that? Exactly right, Ansley, and that's what, and especially in those areas of town, the one we just came from and the other one that we put on, you can watch it, the post on our Facebook page, and those kids getting out of school, and I can remember, I dreaded summertime a lot of times, because I knew I wasn't going to be getting those meals. I'm gonna jump out of here real quick so nobody gets run over going down this road. But I can remember a lot of times when I got out of school, we were thinking, man, I ain't gonna get that free lunch anymore at school. I can remember actually working for our lunch because I was too ashamed to get free lunch. So I'd work in the cafeteria, and then most time the people that worked in the cafeteria, we got our free food, and then we'd get an extra plate. Hey, Jax. Yeah, we can go ahead to this room to fill up because we had some in there that we was putting in that box, Ireland. But there's one of our Samaritan boxes. You guys can see what it looks like there. And this is located right up here on our store, right on the square. But we've got one more box to fill up, and that's the one in front of the house, Cornbread. But a lot of you guys, you got to watch me run the 5K, and a lot of you pledged if we finished it up and sent your money in, things like that. So I just wanted to show that your monies went for a good cause. We did about $300 today, and of course divided between 5 boxes, that's just about $60 a box. Yeah, that wouldn't have been done on my watch. If I'd been the school superintendent or whatever like that, I'd gave her a medal. Yeah, I read about that, Ansley. And like I told everybody at the next day or night, they had it on there. And I've worked before in factories and worked 12 hours without anything in my stomach. Had a lot of bills that week, things like that. And we try to do Vienna sausages and crackers for folks like that. If they're going to work, they can grab them a can of these beanie weenies, and they don't have to worry about going to work and working 12 hours and nothing to eat. Because I've been there, done that, and went in the cafeteria, and there's people there who would have bought me something, but I had too much pride, and I was ashamed. They'd say, "Why ain't you eating?" I'd say, "Oh, I'm not hungry." And I'd be starving to death. I'd be looking at them eating fried chicken, eating pizza, and eating the stuff out of the vending machines, and I'd be starved to death. And then I'd tell them I wasn't hungry. I was just too ashamed to tell them. But to work 12-hour shift, your brain don't get to functioning good when you're hungry. You get weak, your stomach hurts. So people can come by these, they don't got to ask about nothing. And get them a pack of those crackers Ireland's putting in right now, some Vienna sausage, can of beanie weenies, can of vegetable soup, ramen noodles. And a lot of the kids, they can actually, summertime, they can run up here and get them some beanie weenies. And we got ramen noodles. And I'll tell you what about ramen noodles. A family can, and we've ate these. I actually like them. But ramen noodles, we open them up, and they're 6 in a pack. So that makes a total of, we're putting 6 in each one of them, 36. That will feed 36 people. That's counting 1 pack at a time. And usually 1 pack will fill you up, and that swells in your stomach so you're not hungry. So we want to share that with you YouTube guys, and you may be watching this live, and you may, right now we are live, but you might be watching it later on. Got how many more? 5 more boxes. Yeah, put 2 extra in them, and we'll put 2 extra over there in the one in front of the house. Well, that's to me one of the most important things that I've ever got out of reading the Bible was the story of the Good Samaritan, and how he went out of his way to take care of somebody. And we've got a pretty nice town here. There's a square there for those of you that's not seen it. And we've got a lot of really good people in this town. And my goal is, I don't want to see nobody in my town, my city. Really, I don't want to see it over the whole world. But I don't want to see nobody in my town go to bed hungry. No child should ever go to bed hungry. With these Samaritan boxes, hopefully that helps out a lot of family. And over the last year, I wouldn't be afraid to say that it's fed thousands of people and kept thousands of people from going to bed hungry. Ain't much more room. That's a good thing. Well, Cornbread, you can set it in the store and then fill it back up later on. Well, you know, Angela, we have a lot of people that when they're at the store, they'll take their kids and they'll say, they'll do it as a family. They'll buy some stuff when they're doing their grocery shopping. Maybe it's just a case of Vienna sausage or some ramen noodles, and they'll run by and let their kids put it in there. And man, you talking about a lesson. Whoa, Ireland, careful. Y'all right? Oh, she about bit the dust. Y'all walk down the steps. I got that on camera too, Ireland. But I want to let you guys know, we try to have fun. But you all right, baby?
Yeah, my shoulder hurts.
I knew that it just rained and that grass is slick coming down that bank. But I want to let you guys know that your pledges that came in, that it's going for a good cause, and sort of let you guys know what's going on here. I know a lot of you live, Ansley down there in Georgia, and Peaches out there in Arizona, and Sandra down there in Mississippi. I just want to let you guys know, anytime, yeah, that was grass. You all right, baby?
Yeah, stretching out my arm.
But anytime you guys help out with the Samaritan boxes, know it's going, I sort of want to let you know it's going for a good cause. I hope this sort of makes you feel a part of it. I know you don't get to be here with us, but it sort of makes you feel a part of it by showing you the process of it. And we did a Facebook video of us going into, yeah, she thought she was on a slip and slide, going through the...
My arm stopped and it like pulled back my shoulder.
Going through the process of actually buying the food. Watch it on Facebook. I've got some live videos there, and then us going to some of the different locations. So y'all keep praying for us. Keep praying for our town, that the light, that right there, keep on shining, and all this old darkness that we've had. All this old darkness that we've had is gonna, the light's gonna overcome it. And my goal is to make my town the best town for people to live in, and be comfortable, enjoy life with their family, go to bed with a full stomach, have a good job, have a good place to live. And the Samaritan box too, we also do a lawnmower that we loan out to people, and that way they can feel good about their yard. You know, you might live in a crummy looking house, but if you got a good clean yard, it makes you just feel better about yourself. So we do that too with the Samaritan thing. We loan out lawnmowers to people to help them out, and I just want to make people feel comfortable. And Cornbread, you got a bag there on the ground. And that way people, if you get to feeling better about yourself and about your yard and about your situation with food, it encourages you to do things. And like I said, I've saw people get food out of the box. 2 weeks later, they're putting food back in it. So God bless their hearts, and God bless Scottsville and Allen County, and God bless all of you. We're going to get off here, and I'm going to go home and eat me some supper. All this, putting this food in these boxes has made me hungry. But love each and every one of you guys, and thank you for your help when we ran the 5K. Everybody that gave during the 5K. Exactly, Ansley. But everybody gave in the pledging of the 5K. God bless you. Thank you so much. And like I said, that encouraged me to finish that thing, to be able to do things like this on a Sunday afternoon. And a lot of other people, you know, they went to church today, and God bless their hearts. We didn't get to go to church, but we feel like we've been in church by going around to these boxes and getting to talk to you guys. Love y'all. We're going to get off here and go and do some porch setting. Y'all come join us and sit on our porch for a while. And some of you gals, I may show y'all my house in a little bit. I may go live when we're doing some porch setting, and I want you guys to get to know me. I mean, you get to see me in front of the camera selling stuff, but I want you guys to get to know me personally.